And the thing is with me as well, I'm extremely stubborn and I won't give in on something. Hi fellas, welcome back. The bootlid's back from paint. It looks absolutely fantastic and I'm fairly confident by looking at it we're going to be alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fit the rubber seal first. I've had a mess around with it and I've had a look to see how it is fitted to the old boot. Now a couple of people asked me on the last video if I could go into a little bit more detail on how to fit the rubber seal. This is the first time I've ever fitted one, so I'll try my best to cover it as best we can. But what I've kind of figured out is these little clips go into the actual boot skin itself. If I just get the rubber seal, so these boot skin clips actually go inside this rubber. So my thinking is if I slide this clip inside, in the rubber seal itself, push it in places to where I go, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a piece of wood over the top of it and I'm going to tap it with a hammer in the hope that that will tap in, because I've tried to push it with my fingers and it's just way too tight to get in with your fingers. So I'm going to have a bit of a mess around with this and see exactly what I can do with it, but that's what I'm thinking is the best way to do it. It's like I say, so just put the clip in the position where it needs to roughly be, get it in situ, get the piece of wood, get a hammer, and then just tap it into place. So, right, I'm not going to waffle too much because I'm really excited and I want to get this bootlid on and see what it looks like, so cue the montage. This is what happens when you leave your chair over there and you leave the clips on your workbench.
You will not believe how long that took me to do. I have been at this for the last, I'd say 2 hours on the actual boot seal. I've literally bent more clips than God knows what. So I had to go and run to mini spares, get another 2 packs of clips. So all in all, I started this job at 2 o'clock. And by the time I started it, got pissed off, went to mini spares, come back and finished it. It's now 10:05. So I'm going to catch you in the morning because I've had enough now. Be seeing you. Coffee sorts everything, boys. I went inside and I thought, no, I ain't giving up like that. So, whilst I'm having my brew, if anybody has got a Mk1 Mini and has done that seal before, you will know exactly what I'm about to rant on about. So those clips, you've got to clip it onto the actual seal itself and then hold the seal in situ and then try and knock that that clip into the actual boot skin itself. And if you don't get that clip absolutely bob on, that sucker is going to bend. There's no question about it. Like literally, I must have gone through, I've probably gone through more wasted clips, without question more wasted clips than what are actually in that boot skin. I don't even know how much they are, a pack of clips. But like I said, I started the job and I thought, I'm not going to have enough clips here. So like I said, when I got annoyed, rang Mini Spares, make sure they had them in stock. So flew up to Mini Spares York. This is how dedicated I am for the channel, boys. Like, I'm in Manchester and I drove to York, raced there, raced back with some clips just to get this video finished and up ready for Sunday. And the thing is with me as well, I'm extremely stubborn and I won't give in on something. So yeah, if it means I've got to drive all the way to York to and get some clips, I will do. Right, let's get it on the car anyway and start waffling up. It'll be midnight before I finish. Right, okay, it's the moment of truth. I'm not doing no buttery shots for this bit. We can all be together in real time and then see if the paint matches or I've just wasted my time. I should have probably checked it before I put that seal on, because if it does have to go for paint again, I'll have to take it off. And if that's the case, then I'll probably just put the old bootlid back on, to be perfectly honest with you. Right, let's do this. That is absolutely perfect. Like, I am buzzing with that. Right, let me go and get the lock out the back of the van, and I'll shove that on. But yeah, so far so good. Right, okay, so that's the handle installed. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the camera rolling. Hang on a minute. Put this in the wrong way now, haven't I? What a div. Two seconds. Right, so that will have to stay like that for, I'll keep it shut for a few days just to compress that sealing, because you can feel it, just that seal's holding it off a little bit. But like I say, as that eventually squishes down, that will get better. But yeah, I'm so made up with that paint job, really am. Yeah, massively happy with that. Right, badges. how good does that look? I am so happy with the end result on this. The paint match is absolutely perfect. The fit is absolutely perfect and even better than the old bootlid. As I look back at a few photos, I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. I really am. I just love as well now I've cleaned this back end is that there's no boot lamp here. I just think it cleans the whole back of the car up. And what I really like with minis as well is I always say less is more. So the more basic a mini is, the more I like it. Modern cars for me are the ones that have all the bits and bobs on them, all the technology and all that kind of stuff. Whereas for minis, the more basic they are, the more fun they are for me. But yeah, really happy with that. So it's been a couple of days now since the boot lid was obviously fitted. Now this seal, I've still got a slight bit of a lip here, but in the UK at the moment, it is currently like 2 degrees. It is so cold at the moment. So all the rubber seals are just really hard because obviously the weather's cold. So hopefully over another couple of days or another couple of weeks that boot lid will sink in a little bit more. What I did check earlier on was when you open the boot lid, you can actually see where the boot lid has been in contact with, obviously the boot lid seal has been in contact with the rear panel, and you can see where it started to dent in the seal, which is a great sign for me that I know all the seals touching and it's going to be watertight as well. So hoovered all in there, wiped it all out because it's a bit dusty because it's obviously not had a boot lid on it for a couple of weeks. I've still got the millboard liner to fit on the inside of the boot skin. The reason I haven't fitted the old one to it is the old one has got a hole obviously where the spot lamp comes through, so I've ordered a new millboard liner with all the screws and stuff like that, so I can get all that fixed up. I've just got to put the wiring in as well for the registration plate light. But yeah, just probably half an hour's job to get those few little bits sorted out. But yeah, I'm so happy with the end result on it. I really am. I'm just so happy we managed to match the paint. Talking to the paint as well, I just want to give a massive shout out to Carl at Auto Refinishes in York. He's done an absolutely fantastic job. So Carl originally sprayed the car earlier this year, late last year. So the reason I used Carl, I know he's an hour and a half away. I just thought he knows the car, he knows the colour. I'll just take it to him in the hope that we get a really good paint match, and we have done. So yeah, overall, I'm super happy. Like I say, just a few little bits and bobs I need to do. On the exterior of the car as well, there's still a few other bits that need doing, like the wheels. I've managed to find some tyres which are really similar to the original tyres the Cooper S's used to come with. So I'm probably going to do that early next year. I just can't see the point in rushing into it when realistically I'm not going to be using it until next year. So I've got plenty of other little bits and bobs I want to be getting on with. Windscreen wipers won't change because they're not original. And there's a few other bits on the car, a few original parts which I'm going to refurbish and try and improve those a little bit, just to get the car up that extra 10%. But yeah, it's just real fine kind of detailing jobs now, as the majority of the big work is done. Oh, I've got the headliner to do as well. That's quite a big job, but I'll get all that done. Like I say, if you have got any questions, get in the comment section. I've noticed a few new faces in the comment section as well on the past previous videos, so it's nice to see people are commenting. Like I say, if you have got any questions, feel free to drop me a comment, or you can message me on Instagram. I'll leave a link to my Instagram below. I do respond to every single comment, so if you leave a comment, I will get back to you. But yeah, as far as this video goes, I think that's a wrap. Oh, by the way as well, all of December I'm going to be putting a video up every single Sunday at 5:30 PM. Just I've got a little bit of time off over Christmas as well. I've been off work this week as well, so I managed to get quite a few jobs done, so obviously that means more time in the garage, and it means more videos for YouTube, and I can put up for you guys to watch and see what I've been up to. But right, I'm going to stop waffling, and like I say, I shall see you next Sunday with what video is it next Sunday? It's either on the van or another one on this. Depends which one I edit first. So, right, Catch you later, guys, and see you soon.